Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can edit and transform your raw studio photos when it comes to Photoshop, and how you can get beautiful colors and get a pure white studio background for your studio images in case you shoot raw in studio and want to get the best out of your photos. So we are going to import the raw file in Photoshop, and it's going to automatically be opened up in Camera, and you can see this is a raw file taken using my Canon 6D camera. So I took this some years back. So what I want to do is first of all correcting the lighting and contrast issues regarding this very image. So what I'll do, I'll just come to the highlights and reduce on the highlights and do the same for the whites to recover the information within the outfit or a shadow of the subject. And I'll just come and open up the shadows of this very image and add some contrast. About 9 looks okay, and I'll just come and add blacks to the image and slightly open up on the exposure of this very image. After doing that, the white balance looks okay to me. So what I'll do, I'll just come and click on open to open the image in Photoshop. So in Photoshop, the very first thing you want to do is come into this background image and duplicating it by pressing Ctrl J, or you can use Command J on the keyboard. Then come and get the spot healing brush tool. The mode is normal, and make sure you may check or uncheck this. So since the information in the image is also in this layer, you don't have to check that. What I have to do with the spot healing brush tool, I'm just going to dab over these distractions or lines in the image. So I want first of all remove all these annoying lines from this very image. So I'm just going to paint like that, and it's going to help me automatically remove these annoying lines from my background. So what I'll do, I'm just going to dab over this area to remove that line. So here we are basically preparing our background for the next steps, that is basically before whitening it. So this step usually should be done after you have done the skin retouching, but it doesn't even matter at all in case you do it even before, because at the end of it all you're going to be having basically the same kind of results. So I'm just going to dab over that area. So in case you want to blend this line more into the background, just come and get the mixer brush tool and make sure the hardness is set to 0 and make sure it is clean. So make sure right here you select clean brush, and make sure this second option, that is clean brush after your stroke, is selected. The weight is 9, load 75, mix 90, flow is 100%. Then come and simply blend this line like that. So just brush over that line to blend it into itself. So just blend in the opposite direction of the line to blend it and have a more seamless background. So I'm just going to blend that line about there and some lines about there to try to eliminate them. So after removing all these lines, the next step is going to be working on the skin tones of the subject. So what are we going to do? You're basically going to be using a very simple kind of technique, that is using the solid color adjustment layer. So just come adjustments and come to solid color. So it is going to be applying this color over the image. Just come and click OK. So for whichever color that is displaying over your image, you shouldn't mind about the color that is displaying over your image or over your photo. So after that, just come and turn off this layer and double click on the solid color icon right here. Then zoom into the image and choose a favorable color for the skin. So I'm just going to sample from this very area and simply come and click on OK. Come and turn on this solid color layer once again and change the blend mode from normal, and we shall change it to color. After changing it to color, you can notice that the effect is affecting the overall image. So what are we going to do? Click on this white layer mask and press Ctrl I on the keyboard, or you can use Command I on the keyboard to invert or hide the color. Then we're going to come to the brushes and get the brush tool and make sure for the settings the hardness set to 0, the mode is normal, opacity and the flat 100%, and make sure you have black and white on these two color swatches. In case you have any other color that is not black and white, you can simply press D on the keyboard or simply click on this tiny swatch right there to reset to black and white. So make sure white is the top or foreground color, and now you can start painting over the skin. So make sure the black layer mask is selected and increase on the size of the brush by using the square bracket keys on the keyboard. So simply start painting over the skin like that, and you'll notice that it's going to be applying this color or the solid color over only the skin. So use the brush tool and simply paint over the skin. So I'm just going to paint like that, and you can notice that it is applying this kind of uniform color over the skin. So I'm just going to come to this other leg and also paint like that. So all you have to do is paint on the skin area. So each and every area that has skin, you have to paint on that very area, because all we are aiming at is having a beautiful and uniform skin color or skin tone for our subject. So I'm just going to quickly paint like that, and also come right here to this other leg, and ensure that I've painted majority of the areas. Don't forget this other hand, and just brush over that hand too, and come back to the face. We can see that the face has varying colors, so we're going to paint so that we can have a very nice and uniform color. You can see where we have painted right now, we have a very uniform skin color or skin tone over those areas. So I'm just going to quickly paint over this, because sometimes you may notice that the image may look too warm or too orange, because we also have another step that is going to be fine-tuning this color so it can look natural and look a little bit more on the realistic side. So in case you paint some areas that you did not want to intend to paint, or areas you did not intend to paint in the first place, make sure that you switch the brush back to black. Make sure black is the top color, and it is going to help you erase. So to paint color, we use a white brush, and to rub color, we use a black brush. So after painting, it is time to refine the colors regarding the skin so that they can look natural and look realistic. You can come the opacity right here and reduce on the opacity so that the color can look more realistic. And in case the color is too orange still, all you have to do is come into adjustments and come in creating a hue and saturation adjustment layer. Come and target the reds and take down the lightness, and this is going to help you reduce on the amount of oranges, especially in the skin tone. So you're going to go into the most important step for this is which is creating a pure white background. So in order to create this, just come to adjustments and come and create a selective color adjustment layer. Then come and target the whites. So analyze the photo. You can notice that the whites that we want to fix are having this kind of yellowish color added onto them. So what do we want to do? We want to eliminate the yellows from the whites. So the opposite of yellow is blue. So if you are to analyze under the whites, we have yellow. So just come to the yellow option and introduce in more blues, and this is going to help you achieve this kind of pure white background. You can see everything is now looking better and looking a little bit more seamless. But we have one issue, which is it is also affecting the skirt of our subject. Yeah. So what are we going to do in this case? We are just going to come and get the brush tool. Remember, black is going to erase a given effect. So make sure you get the brush tool and use black as the foreground color. And all you have to do is to paint using a black brush over some areas of the skirt to reveal the initial or original color of the outfit in this area. So I'm just going to reduce on the size and make sure that I've painted majority of those areas, and this is going to help me bring back the original color of the outfit. So what we are doing basically is what we know as masking. So we're just trying to mask out the skirt to reveal the initial or original color of the skirt. So Command 0. So you can see what we have been able to achieve in just Photoshop. So this was the image initially, before, after, before, and after. So this is how you can edit and transform your studio photos in Photoshop and get beautiful skin tones, and next how to achieve a very beautiful white seamless background for your studio images. I hope you have learned a thing or two from this simple and easy to follow along video. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe in case you're watching and you aren't subscribed to this channel. Ronix from Ronix Photography. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in 8 more videos on this channel. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe to this channel in case you've been watching and aren't subscribed. I'll see you. Don't forget to keep practicing and as well keep creating.